Welcome back, everyone. Marvin Jackson here with Donna, Hopkins, and Barry Barnes. And we can tell from that Deshaun Jackson soundbite that he is eager to play football against the Eagles on Saturday. Who do you guys like?
You know, I like what he said, that it doesn't get any better than this.
Yes.
I mean, you win the game and you're in. So it's in your hands. And a lot of players said that they don't care about what other teams have to do if they lose, whatever. It's in their hands to win this game. And for him, yeah, it doesn't get any better, because if he goes back to Philadelphia and wins there, it's almost like face on you all, because we're going to the playoffs.
And remember, he didn't get to play in that first game against Philly. He was injured.
Well, it's going to be tough.
Yep.
I want to, I'm not going to say it, but I want to compare this Redskins team to the 2013 Seattle team, the year when they won the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not saying they're going to do it. I'm not going that far with New England and the Steelers out there. But
why not?
I'll get back to that later. But that year when Russell Wilson was struggling to win on the road, when they played the Chicago Bears in that particular game, in that fourth down, the fourth overtime, he picked up 2 key third down plays. In that overtime, he picked up another key third down play to win that particular game in overtime. That was the game that actually propelled them to the Seattle Seahawks team that we know. They had to do it on the road. If the Redskins or Kirk Cousins, those guys go out there this Saturday, this could be that game that could strike a key to let them know that, look, we can actually do this. You don't have to be the best team in the NFL to win the Super Bowl. We know that. But if Washington can pull off this win on Saturday and then go in there hot into the playoffs, this team could make some kind of noise. So it'll be something to see.
So you're saying they will beat Dallas, huh?
And you know what? Yeah. But the thing about it, if they beat Philadelphia, they don't have to beat Dallas, but it's important that they do go to Dallas also and win that game too. But it's going to come down to this game coming this week. Is Kurt, as Gruden said, managing the game and not forcing things. Take what comes at you. I think they're going to have to run the ball too, but it's going to be a good game, because as we said before, it's a divisional game, and both teams are jarring to still get into the playoffs. But Washington is in a sweet spot. Now let's see what team shows up in a crucial game like that, when all you got to do is go and play, and it's yours.
So is Philly really, are they playing well right now enough to? Because even though this is a road game for the Redskins, I really favor the Skins up there.
Well,
Philly just hasn't shown me anything.
Philly lose to good teams.
Yeah.
Washington beat bad teams.
Okay.
This is a divisional win. The Eagles, that's all they need to do is just win themselves and then win next week with the Giants, and they're in.
And they're
in. You know, so they have some kind of inspiration. They actually going up against an opponent that they're familiar with. And when you have divisional games, the familiarity is there. So the Eagles have something that they could go up against the Redskins.
So it's more of a must game for Philly than it is for
It's for both.
Okay.
Actually, it's for both.
Yeah.
Okay. And the thing about it is that you look at Philadelphia, they've been one of those up and down teams, and like you said, they won big games. But the thing that you look at Philly, they're going through a situation where they're interchanging their running back. DeMarco Murray is unhappy because he didn't even really get to play the week before, and then they've got Matthews and Sproles in, so they're going in and out. And then quarterback play, it just depends on which quarterback comes out to play that game.
Who's going to be the key player for Washington this week?
Well, for Washington,
if you had to pick somebody.
If I had to pick someone, it definitely would be Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed.
He definitely would be the key for the Washington Redskins.
I think it's going to be Kurt.
Wow.
He just has to go and play. I don't care what else is there and whatever. If Kurt doesn't play well, then that offense doesn't roll.
He has to rise to the occasion.
I mean, he will. I mean, he's shown that already. But the thing is, on the road, will Jordan Reed make that play? Will he make that catch?
Yeah.
That's the part that we want to see. If he's able to go out there and show to the world, to the nation, because it's a national televised game, that he can be mentioned with the Crunks. He can be mentioned with the Greg Olsons. He have an opportunity to show that he can propel himself to become an elite tight end.
Last 2 weeks.
Well, let's go around the league and rank our top 5 teams. What do you guys think? Of course, everybody's got Carolina at the top, except for one person maybe.
No.
If I had a flag, I think I'd throw an unsportsmanlike against Barry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See, I'm with you on the Carolina, Arizona, New England, but I'm putting Pittsburgh up at number 4.
Okay, over Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay, Barry, what do you think?
Well, of course, New England number 1. I don't see how in the world you can put Carolina. Come on, man. Look, this is a regular season.
They're
guys.
undefeated.
That's regular season
They're
football.
undefeated.
Regular season is for cupcakes.
But we're talking about right now.
Right now,
this
it's New
moment.
England. It's still. I'm still picking New England as my number 1.
And they're too banged up. And my team to watch is Kansas City still.
She's really on Kansas City.
Kansas City is a team to watch, but I really believe that when they play,
But they would have to beat New England. Right?
Oh, don't worry about it. Nobody's beating New England.
Okay.
But the Steelers do scare me though.
New England can be beat.
Just not this year.
All right, a couple seconds from each of you on the Beckham and Josh Norman. You got about 10 or 15 seconds. What do you guys think of that?
That was just crazy all the way around. I think both of those players should have been tossed out of that game.
Okay. But who started it, though? It was Beckham, right?
Actually, I like
That was
it.
both of them.
I kind of liked it from Jordan.
It was
From Josh Norman, because I think the defensive back should be tougher. And from what I hear, they do this every week.
Right.
They go out and talk trash. The cornerbacks, look at D Hall. They talk a lot of trash.
Well, Josh had shut him down in that first half. So you're mad if you back him as far as that goes, but both of them was going at it.
In a day and age with free agency, it's good to have players going at each other on the field. Don't like the spearing of the helmet. I mean, you can look at this.
Exactly.
You look at the same situation with Pat Jones. Pat Jones earlier season with Amari Cooper. How he slammed his head on the ground. I like to see when you have players competing, going at each other hard. I think that part is good for the game, except for the bad stuff.
But it got out of control.
Well, I tell you what, our time is up. And it was good that you all were going at each other. I think that was pretty good for this show.
You need to be suspended.
You need to be suspended.
Thank you to Barry and Donna. Thank you guys for
Marvin,
being
you need some
here.
flags. No, you need a burgundy flag.
And I want to give a shout out to my good friend Glenn Harris, who he retired recently. Great guy. He's done a lot for the city. Thanks to Glenn Harris. We love you and miss you. My fraternity brother. All right? And happy and safe holidays to all our viewers out there. I'm Marvin Jackson. See you next time on the Sideline. Hey, where's my flag? Where's my flag?